S'il vous plaît, madame?
Merci, monsieur. But I hope the French doesn't mean we have to leave a big tip.
I don't know. It's a pretty classy restaurant.
They could turn the air conditioning down a bit.
Yeah, it is getting cooler. Leaves turning, birds flying south. Maybe with 3 of us working, we can actually upgrade that heating system.
But I do hope we can save a little. We need a cushion with the baby coming.
It's gonna mean painting a lot of walls.
Grading a lot of papers. Decaf, I hope?
Unleaded and hot off the stove.
Smells like spaghetti. I myself, I don't like Italian, but told the old lady, I said, well, that smells like something I could almost eat.
Well, we could almost offer you some, but it's all gone. We do like Italian.
The name's Clyde Pigeon. Oh, anybody want a beer? I'll always carry an extra.
Thank you. I was just getting ready to go inside.
Oh, no. You don't want to go anywhere. There's a local. He, he likes to go around exposing himself. A little after-dinner entertainment.
I don't really call that entertainment.
No kidding. You seen him?
Well, not personally, but boys that talk in the neighborhood, I'll tell you that.
Well, it sounds to me like you ought to be out looking for him instead of promoting him.
No. Come on, the guy's harmless. I just found a cheap way to get his jollies, I guess.
Mister, I'm going to ask you to move along. I don't appreciate talk like that in front of my wife.
Well, excuse me for trying to be neighborly.
Some people have a strange idea of being neighborly.
You're kind of hard on him, were you, Daddy?
Well, I just don't appreciate flashers as much as he does. Never know where they're going to stop.
Better help Dinah with the dishes.
My name is Russell Green. Maybe you passed me and my family out on the highway. Maybe you were driving some fancy sports car or an old beat-up four-door. Maybe you had someplace to be. Or maybe, like us, you're living out your dream with your house hitched up behind you and America the Beautiful up ahead. But whoever you are, you be sure to give us a wave next time you drive by. Because we're your neighbors, and we're all on the road together.
What are you doing out of bed at this hour?
Just counting stars.
Well, I don't think it's a very good idea for you to be out here all by yourself.
I'm not by myself now.
Something on your mind?
I could hear him singing in my sleep, and it woke me up. It made me think of a poem he used to read me at bedtime. I dreamed I was riding a cloud in the sky and saw the moon go sailing by.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. Something about trailing a wake of silver stars.
Just like those. Except they're much brighter away from the city lights. Gosh, that was so long ago. I don't know if I want to grow up or not.
Well, I'm afraid you don't have much choice about that. You know, it seems to me that you were just a toddler when I woke up this morning. And look at you now. You're just around the corner from being a woman.
It scares me sometimes.
Sure does. All those decisions that lie ahead, all those grown-up responsibilities. tell you what, you just take it one day at a time, and I believe you'll find out that those other things just kind of take care of themselves.
Am I gonna be pretty?
You're already beautiful. What more do you want?
I love you, Daddy.
Singing stars, huh? I like that. Come on inside, go to bed.
Dinah, you forgot your lunch.
Thanks, Grandma.
Thank you, Mama. Now, you sure you don't want to ride?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll walk.
Okay, now, here's the number where I'll be at work. You give me a call if you want to ride home, okay? Days
All right.
are getting shorter.
Bye.
Have a good one. Claire, you ready?
Where's Josh?
He took the bicycle. Dinah is on foot, so it's just two of us.
Oh, I get to school early for a change.
Yeah.
Bye, Hattie. Make sure Nathaniel goes over his word list.
We'll do our best. Oh, Russell, don't fall off the ladders.
I'll try, Mama.
Morning, folks.
Morning.
Pretty little daughter you got there. Sorry, heading towards college. Looks a little young to be a student, though.
She's not. She's a volunteer at the University Hospital Flower Shop.
Better get going, huh?
Look, I want to apologize about last night. I didn't mean any offense or anything. My wife, Queenie, says I got a couple of beers in me and I don't know when to shut up.
That can happen.
No hard feelings, son?
Forget it, Clyde.
Guess he's harmless enough.
Don't let me catch you flirting with him. I don't think Queenie'd appreciate it too much either.
I'll spoil all my fun.
What is this?
They're Dinah's. She found them in her treasure box, digging through things, and hung them there.
Whatever for.
Well, it's a reminder, because we're on the road so much, and with the baby coming, she wants us to be extra safe.
Well, that's a nice idea, but I don't appreciate looking like a teenage lowrider.
Believe me, you don't.
Let's just keep them in the glove compartment anyway, okay?
Absolutely.
Dude's had a little fender bender. I see ding here, some scratches he tried to cover himself. Needs servicing too. Tell that in 10 seconds.
Working here must make you an expert.
Hey, that old clunker of mine, baby that thing, man. Keep it polished. Change the oils often as I change my shoes. Man's gotta respect the car he drives, you know? Whoa. Check that out.
You know her?
Nope. But I should like to get my hands on her. That chick's just asking for it.
What are you talking about? What's she do? Smile at us.
The way she's walking, an outfit like that? That girl's just advertising her needs. She better not let me kiss her out after dark. Hey, Dinah. How you doing?
Fine.
It's closing time, Dinah. How come you're still here?
Mrs. Little went home early with a headache, and I'm trying to figure out this program.
Do you have my roses?
Oh. We put these away for you. Mrs. Little says you take home roses every Tuesday night.
That's right. I take them home to my wife and my 2 daughters. I call them my 3 roses.
That's nice.
It's not easy having a doctor in the family. I mean, you know, night calls and weekend emergencies. They're very understanding, and it's my way of saying thank you.
Shall I ring them up for you?
No. Mrs. Little keeps an account for me. Let me see if I can help you with the computer.
Well, I'm trying to run through these receipts, but they won't go through.
Why don't we just let Mrs. Little figure this out in the morning? She won't mind it. Come on, she's lucky to have you working for her.
I guess we'll have to.
And we have a state-of-the-art computer system up in radiology. If you want, I'll take you up there sometime and give you a demonstration. You want to ride home? It's getting dark.
Oh, no thanks. I'll call my father.
Okay. See you in the morning.
Good night.
Hey, Dinah. Aren't you a little young to be up so late?
Some of us aren't too young to take our responsibilities seriously.
Are you accusing me of goofing off?
You said it, I didn't.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll walk you home. I'll carry your books.
Oh, thanks, but I don't date senior citizens.
Sloppy Joe's?
Well, I promised Nathaniel for spelling all his words right. Here. Oh, thank you.
Oh, it smells delicious.
You don't want to know.
Well, we're ready for dinner as soon as you wash up. How was your day?
Hickory Stick Beige.
Ah,
The law firm of Jessup, Jones, and Moriarty. They're painting their walls Hickory Stick Beige.
well.
Mine was the usual. Trying to convince 38 students that a substitute teacher is not an excuse for a mini riot.
Oh.
Everybody's here except Dinah.
She's not back yet?
I thought you might have picked her up.
She's never stayed at the hospital this late before.
Well, I'll go look for her. Y'all go ahead and start dinner. Dinah? Claire?
Baby, what happened? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
If you are 50 or older.
You sure you want them asking Dinah all those personal questions? Might freak her out.
Look, it's been a long wait. Why don't you go on down to the cafeteria and see if you can get a bite to eat?
Bring anything back?
No, thanks. I don't think I could choke it down.
The doctor's seen her, but it's pretty busy back there, so it'll be a while yet.
How is she?
She's fine, physically. It was a brutal attack. But she wasn't raped.
Was everything okay then?
Your daughter's a very brave little girl. She bit her attacker on his arm. That's what drove him off.
This is my husband, Russell, my son, Josh.
How do you do, man?
Dr. B. Goldman, the head of the local rape crisis center.
Thank you for coming. You got here ahead of the police.
Well, the police came to the emergency room, but Dinah refused to talk to them. She said she couldn't identify her attacker. Dark jacket's all she remembers.
It's not unusual. She's been traumatized. She won't talk to the police. But when she's ready, I hope she'll drop by the rape center and talk with us.
Meantime, what do we do?
Love her. Don't press for details. Just treat her like you always do. I can see she's got a strong support system.
Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, it's my job. And a little bit more. I just wish I didn't have to take these calls so often. Everything's going to be okay. You know where to find me.
Yes, I do.
I mean, Dinah's got to talk to the police. That creep is still out there just waiting to sneak up on some other girl.
You can't force her to do what she doesn't want to do. I suggest we give her some space.
How long is she going to be back there?
At least an hour. They want to keep an eye on her.
Josh, come on. We're taking a ride.
Russell?
We'll be back. You just stay with Dinah. There, what's that?
I don't see anything. Shadow, maybe. Dad, I'd like nothing better than get my hands on the guy myself, but the guy had plenty of time to disappear.
Maybe. I figure if he didn't get Dinah, he's out looking for another victim.
So what are you gonna do if we find him? String him up? It's got my vote.
No. Probably a good thing they've got laws to keep guys like me from going over the edge. Stringing him up's exactly what I'd like to do, that or worse. There.
No, don't walk away. Come here. Don't you dare!
Don't hurt him, please.
Do you want my wallet?
He's my fiance.
I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
Let's get out of here.
You didn't know. Frankie's picking me up in 20 minutes and Dinah's still in the shower. How long is she gonna be in there?
She's trying to wash it away.
Wash right away.
Nathaniel, why don't you go on inside, get ready for school?
But I don't go to school. Do my lessons right here.
Not in your pajamas, you don't.
You're just trying to get rid of me.
Look, I don't want to sound unsympathetic. She got away. It's over.
No, it's not over. It may never be over.
I'm gonna be late for work.
You know, you might try thinking of somebody besides yourself. A little inconvenience is nothing compared to what Dinah went through.
Stop this, both of you. Let's all take a deep breath. Snapping at each other is not going to make things any better.
Sorry.
Honey, he's a little on edge this morning. I guess we all are.
Is everything all right, sweetheart? I don't understand why I can't go to work.
Because the doctor said so. She wants you to stay home and rest today. Nathaniel?
Yeah, sure, I know. Outside, back and forth. I don't want everyone treating me like I'm an invalid. I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're very strong. You proved that last night. But it's okay to admit you're scared. It won't go away just because you bottle it up. It will still be there. And it will take just that much longer to work through it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to remember it. I just want to forget it ever happened.
Dinah, it happened.
She treats me acting like a stranger.
Give her time. She's got a lot to sort out.
Morning, folks. Crazy weather, huh?
I'd like to know what happened to that hand.
Nice of you to ask. If I told you I got bit by a rabid dog.
What if you told me you were out stalking young girls last night?
Let go of me, man. What are you, crazy, man? What's your problem?
You waited until Dinah was off work and then you jumped her, didn't you?
Hey! Stop that! You let him go or I'm gonna call the police.
You do that, ma'am. Let me explain this bite on his hand.
That is not a bite. He had a tattoo removed yesterday. That's why we're here, to be near the hospital?
Russell, maybe it's the truth.
Touch me again, man. I'm gonna sue the pants off of you.
Maybe I believe your story and maybe I don't, but I am keeping an eye on you.
You know what? We're not handling this. I've got a knot the size of a volleyball on my stomach, and you're seeing monsters around every corner. If Dinah won't talk about this, we should.
Somebody should.
Bob, you needed up front? Bob?
You're late.
Rain, man.
I'll be pouring all morning.
You're paid to wash cars, not forecast the weather. Move it.
How'd it go?
Well, it wasn't easy to keep my mind in algebra, too.
Yeah. I just keep wishing we'd never come to this town at all.
You know, when someone you love dies, at least you can talk about it. This you don't want to share with anyone.
Honey, maybe it's time we settle down someplace, you know. Got some kind of steady job.
I'm living in a gated community with a security system and guns under the bed.
I'm beginning to understand that way of life.
Well, that puts the bad guys in control. We can't let this change our lives after everything we've been trying to do.
Claire. You found somebody else.
We can't be sure that the rapist is the same man who attacked Dinah, but it's quite likely, since he was in the same area at the same time. We assume that when he failed with one victim, he went looking for another.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. That's why I should have been caught.
How is she? The girl who was raped.
She'll recover physically. Mentally, that's harder. And it takes longer.
She'll be living with this for a long time, won't she?
You don't forget an experience like that. But what she and Dinah have to learn, what we try to help with, is how to go from being a victim to becoming a survivor.
Well, that's what we're doing here. We're all victims one way or another.
We're a very close family. In good times and in bad times, we turn to each other. But now Dinah won't talk to us.
She's shut us out, won't let me touch her, comfort her.
It's pretty typical. You just have to let her move at her own pace. When she's ready to be comforted, believe me, she'll let you know. Everybody reacts differently. What you want to watch for are changes in her appetite, in her grooming habits, in her personality. It's easy to slip into depression.
I get up in the middle of the night and check on her. Make sure she's all right. Because sometimes they even try to hurt themselves.
Claire, what are you talking about?
That's the way it was with a friend of mine. Best friend. We were about Dinah's age. We're going to a school party together. Dressed our prettiest, danced, flirted. One of the senior boys, very handsome, car of his own, asked Abby if he could take her home. But instead, he took her to a deserted road. She couldn't get away. The police asked the usual questions. What were you wearing? How did you act? Did you encourage him? Who encourages rape?
What happened to her? The guy who did that?
Nothing. In fact, he bragged about it all over school. Her reputation was ruined. I was embarrassed for her. No, I was embarrassed of her. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to behave towards her. She took a handful of pills.
My God.
She survived. Her parents took her out of school. They moved away, and I never saw her again. Never even got to say goodbye. I don't forgive myself for not supporting her.
Then it's time. You were young and part of an era that swept rape under a rug. But what happened back then will let you understand what Dinah's going through now. Maybe it can even help both of you if you're willing to talk to her about it sometime.
Well, for right now, I believe I've heard enough talk. It's time somebody did something about this.
We have a program called Take Back the Night, and that's exactly what it's about. It's an annual rally to help victims of sexual violence and their families, to help raise community awareness, and to help women take their power back.
After everything that's happened on this campus, I believe now would be a good time to hold that rally.
You willing to help?
Claire?
Yes.
Dr. Sterling to room 302. Dr. Sterling to room 302.
Thank goodness yesterday was a slow day. I didn't realize how valuable you've become, Dinah. I missed you. The staff missed you. I think even the plants missed you.
It smells so good in here. No wonder flowers help sick people get well.
You have no idea how hard it is to get good volunteers. People mean well, but then they encounter one crabby customer and they say to themselves, I don't have to be here. And off they go. I was afraid when you didn't come in yesterday, you weren't coming back at all. Ah, Parker. Making the rounds of all the pretty girls as usual?
Yeah, well, they're pretty hard to find in this place. Present company accepted, of course. How are you this morning, Dinah?
Busy.
Dr. Carlton to 5th floor nurses station. Dr. Carlton to 5th floor nurses station.
If I had a car like this, man, I'd lower it a little bit, be the #1 cruiser in town. Wouldn't be a woman I couldn't pick up.
That's all it takes, huh? A nice car?
It doesn't hurt. Take a good-looking guy like me and put him in a car like this. I could resist.
Crazy, you know that?
Man, you know nothing. You come cruise with me some night. I'll show you how it works. So you take it real slow. Pump up the music. Wait for some good-looking chick to drive by in the opposite direction.
Finish up for me, will you, Josh?
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Don't touch me.
Come on, I'm just being friendly.
Get away from me, creep.
What do you mean? I see the way you smile at me every day.
Let go of me.
Back off, Frankie. She's not interested.
What do you mean? That wasn't the idea she gave me, man.
Go over, Frankie.
What's your problem, man? She's just a chick.
Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? This is a car wash, not a gym. Get your stuff and get out of here. You're fired. Both of you.
I haven't been to Sam's for so long. I forgot he was still in business. He is still in business.
He's talking about expanding.
the best Cajun catfish this side of Louisiana. And it's just a little hole in the wall.
Are you sure this is okay? I have my own lunch and I can pay.
No. This is my treat. It's the least I can do.
Do? For what?
For Mrs. Little, who saved my marriage. Sending flowers at the last moment. Thank you.
These doctors are all alike. They forget their anniversaries unless you call them.
Whoa.
Ladies.
I've never been in a car like this before.
Okay, well then you sit up front. You can enjoy it all the more.
Go ahead, Dinah. These doctors all drive snazzy cars. I've had my share of turns.
Watch your feet.
That's me. It's the delivery truck. It says it's urgent. You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Wait, I'll go with you.
I'll catch up.
How far is it?
10 minutes. Just past the amusement park. Like music?
I love it.
CDs in the glove box. I heard about the other night. What happened?
How did you hear about it?
I worked there, remember? I saw your paperwork. I'm sorry, Dinah. I'm sorry that happened, especially to you.
I can't open this.
Oh, I'll get it. You like classical?
The one who lifts the...
You all right? Dinah?
I don't feel good.
Dinah, I'm a doctor. You can tell me anything. I'm your friend.
Hey, Dinah! Dinah! What's wrong? What is it? Dinah! Dinah, what's wrong? You got no reason to be afraid of me. Dinah! Dinah, you're wrong if you think I had anything to do with the other night. I wouldn't hurt you. I like you. Dinah!
Dinah, I can't leave you here. It's too dangerous.
Dinah!
Listen to me. Nothing's gonna happen. Come on out. Dinah. Come on, Dinah.
God, please. God, help. Please help me. Please.
Dinah, come on out.
Daddy, please be.
Dinah, tell me what you're afraid of.
Law offices, nobody's in right now. Yeah, sure. Russell is for you.
Come on, Dinah.
Hello?
Daddy? Daddy, it's me. Please help me.
Dinah, what's going on?
I'm at the amusement park. It's him. The amusement park.
Honey, did you call 911?
Daddy, please.
Dinah, call 911 right now. I'm on my way. Call the police, tell them to get to the amusement park. It's that rapist.
Emergency assistance, may I help you?
Dinah, you don't know how much I wanted this to be right for both of us, but you're making it very difficult.
I trusted you. I thought you were my friend.
I'm your friend, Dinah, in more ways than you know. I have no intention of letting you ruin my reputation.
Please, please let me go.
I can't do that, Dinah. I'm gonna get back in the car. I'm gonna finish the drive.
How would you feel if this was one of your daughters? If someone was doing this?
My daughters are decent girls. They don't go running around by themselves at night. They don't let themselves get...
I know you're in here. Had a tough time, and I understand that. I want to help you. You're a very beautiful young girl, and it was wrong of me to scare you. Dinah, I'm starting to get angry, and I don't like it when I get angry. Dinah, come out right now!
Dinah? It's Daddy, honey.
Dinah! You shouldn't have done that. I can hear you, Dinah. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you bad.
No, you're not.
Oh, Daddy.
All right, all right.
kill me?
You got a choice, mister. Them or me.
I want to tell you how pleased we are to see so many people here to protest the recent violence on this campus. Sexual abuse has long been considered a dirty little secret. Dirty because it was assumed that it was the victim's fault. Little because until recently it hasn't been considered a vital issue. And secret because it is so underreported. But all that is changing as we examine the sobering statistic that 1 out of 8 women will be raped in her lifetime. We must continue to make people aware, to strengthen our laws and claim our right to be safe on our streets. And tonight, we carry candles, each one a very little light, but together they can illuminate the darkness and with time help us to take back the night. Take back the night!
I'm very proud to be your mother, Dinah. You have so much courage.
Well, if I do have courage, I know where it comes from.
Dinah? About what happened to you? I'm sorry I didn't.
Thanks. Will you hold this? Daddy, I need a hug.
A 2-hour world premiere on the Pack's big event. He's a no-nonsense detective. She's an impetuous beauty.
I am Italian.
When her best friend is framed for murder, they team up to solve the crime. If they don't kill each other first.
Murder
Among Friends. Saturday at 9, 8 Central.